I still remember the way her voice cracked that night. Get out and never come back. No hesitation, no second thought. Just venom, spit through clenched teeth like I was a stranger trespassing in her house. My own mother. I didn't argue. I didn't beg. I stood there in the hallway, suitcase half-zipped, my heart pounding, not from sadness, but from something colder, something sharper. Betrayal has a way of stripping away all illusions in a single instant. So I left, quietly, obediently, like a soldier retreating from a battlefield he's already decided to burn. It wasn't always this way. There was a time I would have bled for them. I worked double shifts to keep the lights on, picked up every bill they couldn't handle, sacrificed my 20s to carry their debts on my back. When Dad lost his job, I was the one who stepped in. When Mom's medical bills piled high, I paid without question. They told me I was their rock, their blessing, their only hope, and I believed them. I built my entire identity on that trust. But here's the thing about being someone's foundation. They forget you're the one holding them up. They start treating you like the floor instead of the support. Step on you, walk over you, spit on you when they're angry. That night, when she screamed at me to leave, I realized something important. I wasn't their son anymore. I was their wallet, their scapegoat, their punching bag. And wallets don't cry. Wallets don't fight back. But I do. The shift came the next morning. I sat in a rented room with nothing but silence and a notebook. My whole body ached, not from heartbreak, but from restraint. They wanted me gone? Fine. They wanted my absence? They would feel it. I went through my finances like a surgeon dissecting a body. Mortgage, utilities, car payments, insurance, all of it under my name. Because of course it was. They couldn't get approved without me. I was the guarantor, the lifeline, the safety net. I'd been proud of that once. Now it was leverage. The first step was surgical. I stopped paying the mortgage. The bank called. I ignored it. I let the interest pile. Quietly, efficiently. The second step was utilities. My name, my choice. The water stopped. The electricity followed. Dad cursed at the companies. Mom raged at the incompetence. They didn't know the truth yet. I did. The third step was the insurance. Canceled. The fourth, the car lease. Repossessed. Piece by piece, I dismantled the little empire they had built on my back. And I waited. The call came 3 weeks later. Dad's voice, brittle and trembling under forced authority. "Why the hell did you stop paying the mortgage? The bank's threatening foreclosure." I let the silence stretch, savoring the panic bleeding through the line. "Because," I said slowly, "your house isn't my responsibility anymore." He stammered. "What are you talking about? You live here too." "You know," I cut in. My tone was calm, lethal. "Your wife told me to get out and never come back. I listened. Now you can pay for the roof over your own heads." Silence. Dead air. I could almost hear the realization crash over him. They thought I'd crawl back. That guilt or love or weakness would drag me to my knees. That I'd beg to be useful again. Instead, I watched them unravel. Mom tried calling, screaming about family duty. I didn't answer. Dad left voicemails, bargaining, threatening, pleading. I deleted them all. The foreclosure notice arrived within weeks. Their credit shattered. Their status among the neighbors crumbled. The same people who once bragged about their responsible son now whispered about their recklessness. I didn't lift a finger to stop it. The confrontation came 1 month later. They found me outside a cafe, sipping coffee like I had all the time in the world. Mom's face was pale, eyes sunken with sleepless nights. Dad looked smaller, like the weight of the house had been holding him up, and now it was gone. "You ruined us," she hissed. I leaned back, met her glare with a calm she couldn't touch. "No, you did. The moment you told me to leave, you cut the cord. I just stopped carrying the weight you dumped on me." Dad's voice cracked. "We're your parents. You can't just abandon us." "Parents?" I let the word hang, sharp and mocking. "Parents don't use their child like a bank. Parents don't scream him out of his own house. No, you wanted me gone. Now you get to live with the absence." Their mouths opened, searching for a defense. None came. I stood, dropped a few bills on the table for my untouched coffee, and walked away. I didn't look back. The foreclosure went through last week. They're living in a cramped rental now, bitter and broken, blaming everyone but themselves. Me? I sleep better than I have in years. The silence of my new apartment isn't lonely, it's liberating. Every breath feels lighter without their weight pressing on my chest. Do I feel guilt? No, just clarity. They wanted me gone. Now they know what.